Right, what are the 4 most common questions I get as a human design reader where the answer is no? And what are the 4 most common questions I get as a human design reader where the answer is yes? Let's go. Question number 1. Is my chart bad? No. There are no good or bad charts in human design. Question number 2. Will my chart change? No. Your chart is created at the moment of your birth date, time, and location. Create the chart, and it doesn't change throughout your lifetime. Am I only compatible with certain other types in human design? The answer is no. Your compatibility is largely based on your ability to honor your strategy and authority and your willingness to communicate and honor the other person. Are there any decisions that you're supposed to make using your brain? No. There is a hierarchy of authority in human design, and the crown, the one that asks the questions like, is this right or wrong, yes or no? The pressure to decide, the pressure to know the answer is not even included in the hierarchy. It's really important to become embodied and to understand the questions that the energy center that is in charge in your body graph asks. And I'll post a video about that. But really, at the end of the day, the authority is the filter through which you should make your decision. So like, you ask that question first. For example, I'm splenic authority. And so the filter through which I make decisions is this good for me? Is this healthy for me? Okay, questions where the answer is yes. Question number 1. Can I start implementing my human design if I only know my strategy and authority? Yes, absolutely. That's actually probably the most helpful thing to do and the most helpful place to start, because the rest is very complex and it can get very overwhelming. No matter how much you know or how much you do, you still go back to strategy and authority no matter what. Question number 2, is it really important to have my exact birth time? Yes, I have done, I've pulled charts for people who don't know their exact birth time and tried to kind of like guesstimate. And you have no idea how much it can change hour to hour, minute to minute, all within the same day. Your type can change. A lot of the variables change really, really quickly, which are like your digestion, your strongest sense, and your environment. So having your birth time is super important. You can go to an astrologer and get an astrological rectification if you don't have your birth time. Is there a difference between a reader and an analyst? Yes, readers are largely self-taught or taking a certification course from someone else who is self-taught. And an analyst comes directly from the International Human Design School and does lots of coursework and adheres to all kinds of ethics and codes and things. Last question. This is not a plug. This is a question I get asked really often. Do you offer readings? Yes, I do human design readings. There's a link in my bio where you can book with me. But you can also get a free mini reading by just pulling